Hello everyone, this video is to talk about SD and compact flash cards and adapters. I want to give you some help and advice and warn you about using these cheap adapters. Hopefully I can save you from losing a lot of work like I have, and hopefully it will be beneficial, and let's get started. Okay, so here we have an SD card. They come in various speeds from class 4, 6 and 10. You want to go for the best quality one you can afford. Not all SD cards are created equal. Some are faster, some are slower. Same goes for compact flash cards. Get the best one you can afford, the fastest that you can afford, but get the high-end ones, not the budget ones, and don't go to Amazon and eBay and buy those cheap crap ones from China, because you'll be paying for it in the end. Some of them are even fake. Yes, I did send a Lexar card off to Lexar to be looked at, and they told me it was fake. So buy from legitimate sources, please. Now here we have the adapter cards. Now you would think putting an SD card in your SD slot in your digital SLR with a micro SD card would be fine. Well, you'd be wrong. Numerous times I've had corrupted files using this solution, and believe me, if it's important, don't rely on one of these stupid crappy adapters to get your work, and think it's a cheap alternative to buying the real thing. Don't use them. Just don't go near them, because they'll corrupt so many photographs that you really wanted to keep. It's not worth it. Now, a recent thing that's being produced are these CF adapter cards that have come out, where you can slot in an SD card in. You could even, technically speaking, use one of these SD adapters and a micro SD card. Both are bad ideas. I'm going to tell you something. On my 7D, I have had hundreds of corrupted pictures using this solution. It's a cheap solution, and if it's an emergency, it might be worth using if you've run out and it's the only thing you've got left. Yeah, sure, give it a try, but do not expect it to not corrupt your files, because it will eventually. There's a reason why SanDisk, Lexar don't make these adapters, because they don't work and they corrupt your files. Canon themselves, for their digital SLRs, has said basically, we want you to use legitimate cards, not these crap imitation adapters that basically mess up your photos and ruin them and make them unreadable by the computer. So please don't use these adapter cards. I've learned that through the hard way, losing a full day's worth of work. I've used the micro SD ones as well as the compact flash one. Don't use them, because they'll basically ruin your work. I just wanted to do this video as a warning for you guys that are using digital SLRs for professional work, whether it be a wedding, going to an airport, doing wildlife pictures. Don't use these adapters, because they will ruin your work and you will be gutted. So just use the legitimate ones that we've got on here on the left, and hopefully this video will prevent you from ruining an entire day's work, or possibly some special occasion like a wedding. So thanks for listening. Bye bye.